It was driving me crazy. Why is Harry given these awards? Who hired this guy to give this lady veteran this award? Who's hiring him? Let's not forget that he did the same thing in New York with Meghan when she wore that red tomato dress. And then when they went to open the new facilities for the gym for the Navy SEAL Foundation. And now we have the Military Times, which is an independent newspaper owned by Sightline, who's owned by Regent LP, who is an affiliate to ArcelorMittal, who's mining coltan in Congo, who is systematically killing the Baka and raping the Baka people. So, and if Fisher House sounds familiar, and yes, because Meghan went to Fisher House before she went to Dusseldorf. So who's paying Harry to $250,000 allegedly for 2-minute work to hand over another vanity award? Because this award is not sponsored by the military nor given by the military. The military, when they give something, they will give you a medal of honor, a medal of bravery. They don't give you an award like that. So who's funding all these vanity awards? And how tainted is that award? And I sure hope they stop giving them. And how is Denzel Washington linked to all of this, of all things? How can we see this idiot, dim-witted idiot, proudly wear 4 medals? One of them because he went to Afghanistan, and the other 3 because the queen, each medal is for one of the queen's jubilees. So basically it's celebrating the queen's achievements. He got a medal for somebody else's achievements. He's a coward and he's an idiot. And that award, that another vanity award that he just handed, is tainted with so much blood. Harry deserves to be in jail. Prince Harry is what I call a legal criminal. He got $250,000 to present an award to a real soldier. Please stay with this video, because what I'm going to reveal to you, we're going to get into this rabbit hole. What seems and Denzel Washington is linked to this as well. But what seems to be something, it's another stupid thing by Harry, has very sinister, very horrible links. And I hope that the soldier who got this year's award, or I hope anybody stops this madness, because it's criminal. It is, these people are truly a mafia. And Harry is the director of it. I think I've died and gone to heaven. These are all fresh fruit, guys. And this is fresh coffee. It all started with Sergeant First Class Elizabeth Marks awarded Soldier of the Year by Military Times Foundation. We have seen Harry stand and give his 2-minute speech with a green screen behind him and his fake 4 medals. For the people in the United States who don't know any better, one of the medals is for Harry going to Afghanistan. He hasn't saved anybody, hasn't done anything much. He just went to Afghanistan in 2008 and 2013. Both times he spent most of his time in a bunker, playing video games, watching TV, being heavily guarded by SAS bodyguards, as well as very brave Gurkhas. Okay, that's what he's done. That's his thing. He is not an Apache pilot. From what I understand, if I'm correct about this, because there is something that many people don't know about Prince Harry, and that is that he didn't like his time. And he confided to Angela Levin, or one of the reporters, that after 3 years training, he qualified as an Apache helicopter commander, which is not an Apache helicopter pilot, in 2013, and served as a co-pilot gunner during a 5-month tour of the Middle East. Okay, although this was his second tour, he had spent most of his time at the British-run base, which left him there. He was there with his bodyguards. Okay, and in 2008, he was the He was the forward air controller. And as he said, Prince Harry admitted he sounded quite spoiled after claiming he hated being at Camp Base during his military role before he then chose to pursue a more senior royal career instead. So this is a man, and he has admitted that being in the military saved his life because, or, he doesn't know what he would have done if he hadn't been forced, because he was forced to go in the military. And for the people over there in the military and in the US, Harry was never subjected to any random drug testing, because now we know, because of despair, that he would have never passed one and he would have been dishonorably discharged had he taken one. Okay, so as I said, it all starts with this thing. Injured while serving in Iraq as a combat medic, SFC Marks continues to excel as a combat medic Paralympic swimmer. Okay, and of course, they give all the amazing, amazing things for her. And then we have that they have hired Harry to present her that thing. But what we have to look at this is the sinister links and who created this, okay? Since 2019, Military Times and the Military Times Foundation have donated over 20 million in cash in media value to support over 150 military and veteran service organizations, such as Fisher House. Does that ring a bell? I'm sure it does, because we saw Rachel Meghan Markle visit Fisher House in Los Angeles, California. And this is where Denzel Washington is involved. But then we have to find out who is the Military Times and the Military Times Foundation. Okay? And it tells you service members and their families rely on the militarytimes.com. So we are going to explore that right now. As I said, we have to follow the rabbit hole. So who is the Military Times? Okay. And they have the history, they have the awards were established in 2001 by the Army Times Publishing Company, renamed in 2015 Sightline Media Group, right? Please keep that in mind. And Service Members of the Year is produced by the Military Times Foundation, a nonprofit corporation established to recognize, salute, and highlight the exemplary service of active duty personnel, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so keep in mind Sightline Group Media, and then we're going to get into the Military Times Foundation. But right now, we need to get into what is Sightline Media Group. Now, Sightline Media Group is a very funky thing. They're amazing. I mean, they're proud to serve those. Sightline Media Group is the leading news organization covering military, defense, public sector, and very scary federal technology, C4ISR, and cyber defense. Okay, this is a private company. This is not a nonprofit organization, and they're deep with the government in defense technology, cyber technology, and other areas. And guess who owns Sightline? It gets worse. Sightline is owned by Regent LP. Okay, which is a completely private monster. We're looking at BlackRock here, guys. Okay, it's a private Regent LP is a multi-sector private equity firm based in Beverly Hills, California. Many of Regent's investment have been in the software, technology, consumer products, retail, and media space. Media is always technology, internet. Its founder is Chairman Michael Reinstein. I don't know how you say it. So these people are deep with the defense, military defense of the United States, and they're deep into website technology and media space, okay? And they are affiliated to ArcelorMittal. Please bear with me because it gets gross, because Harry is still linked to the royal family. And he is getting this money. He was paid $250,000, according to my sources, for those 2 or 3 minute speech. It really is bad, guys. When you get to Regent, their website is clearly very shiny, very amazing. What they do is that they acquire certain companies, which they put up front. For example, they have Club Monaco. DIM Brands, Escada, Sunset, Pegasus Solutions, Nextag, Franklin Mint, Cinema Now. But they don't disclose that their affiliate is ArcelorMittal or that they are. And if you look at this, you would not think immediately media space, which is internet, and technology, which is what Harry and Meghan are into, about censoring the internet, censoring everybody. That's what they're into. What is even worse is that they never always beware when of the small print, the things that they don't put in their main page, because our focus, Regent LP, technology, software and services, internet and media, computer hardware, semiconductors. That's very important. Telecommunications, industrial, automotive, aerospace, and defense. Are we getting the deal of where Harry is located right now? But it's going to get worse. Now, we need to know, why is ArcelorMittal important and how is this connected to Harry and the royal family? ArcelorMittal is also is a billionaire and is one of the main donors of the Labour Party in the United Kingdom. Okay. And ArcelorMittal, the steelmaker facing a potential criminal probe in a long-running dispute with a group of hedge funds, has admitted that he related legal claims have now spiraled to 246 million euros. That's 206 million pounds. Okay, this man is shady as they come, and he is one of the big donors to the Prince's Trust. In 2001, he was caught in the first of many cash for honors scandal issues with Prince Charles, the Prince's Trust charity. Okay, so Prince Charles then kept his distance. However, he didn't keep his distance for very long. Now, for many of you who say, "Oh, Paula, where do you get your news?" A contributor to the Prince's Trust, he has met the Prince of Wales, but in 2001, he sparked a cash for favor scandal after Tony Blair wrote a letter to the Romanian government on his behalf following 125,000 payment to the Labour Party. So they kept his distance from him back then, as I said. But in 2008, Prince Charles couldn't stay away from him, and he turns to Lakshmi Mittal for charity support for the Prince's Trust. And I believe he gave quite a lot of money for that. I know this is not a hating thing, but I'm trying to get you to where we're going with this. So we now have established the links from that award that Harry's got all the way to ArcelorMittal. And what I'm about to disclose is going to blow you away, guys, because it's absolutely disgusting. And this is why Harry feels protected, and why Harry getting paid 250,000 pounds, $250,000 is, those are pennies for these billionaires, people. Are you ready for this? ArcelorMittal Holdings AG, Liberia. They are one of the biggest mining people of coltan. If this sounds familiar, it's because remember the Baka people who are being murdered by the rangers of the African park, raped, murdered, because ArcelorMittal, it's one of the big people who are mining that mineral because of the semiconductors. Remember that Regent LP, and ArcelorMittal is an affiliate of Regent LP, and Regent LP owns a Sightline, that newspaper, who also are in coalition with the people who gave the award. Is this looking nice right now? And ArcelorMittal, the founder, the owner, is very good friends right now with King Charles. So do you think ArcelorMittal, do you think that, how deep is Harry into everything? Because these people, ArcelorMittal, Regent LP, they're based in Beverly Hills, California. This, guys, is pretty horrible, because this is why Harry didn't say anything about the African parks, and he actually included it in his CV. This is why we will never see Prince Harry nor King Charles, nor, go and speak out against the mining that's going on in Congo, which is why the Baka people are getting killed and routinely raped. It is absolutely disgusting. And now you're asking me, Paula, what does that have to do with Denzel Washington? Why did you mention Denzel Washington, Paula? Before I get to Denzel Washington, I just want you to understand the dark side of technology, coltan mining, and the DRC and its human rights and environmental impacts. This is what Harry is part of, Prince Harry is part of, proudly. This is why Prince Harry has that toy soldier dim-witted jerk, has sold his soul to murdering and raping thousands of Baka people because of coltan. It is pretty brutal, beautiful people. Please keep that in mind when that idiot is standing there. And I hope that my little channel, anybody, I hope this lady who got this award, this soldier, this veteran who got the award, can read this or see my video, because you're getting blood money from the Baka people, from the people who are murdering millions and who create these little things, these little awards to present an image that they don't have, that, to hide behind a facade. Oh, this is a mom and pop's thing, when actually it's the mob, it's the mafia, it's the hardest core of the mafia. So I hope that these people stop accepting these fake and phony awards, because these are private awards. These are not issued by the military. These awards are issued by a private foundation, just like the Navy SEAL thing, Jim, that Harry and Meghan showed up, and Meghan looked like a total idiot. So we're going to get to Denzel Washington right now and the Fisher House and how he's linked to this madness. Because remember at the very beginning when we read the military, the lady getting an award saying that it's also that Region LP and the Military Times Foundation, they also help Fisher House, which is a really cool project, guys, but it's tainted with blood. This is the Fisher House. Remember the one that Meghan went to see before she flew to Dusseldorf? Because she had said she stayed behind because she wanted to buy ice cream or whatever, do the run, the mommy run with the kids, And then we've got the pictures from her at the Fisher houses, right? And the Fisher House is actually a very cool project, guys, which gives housing to veterans, the veterans' families when they come to visit. It's very, very worthy. And guess who the honorary trustees are? It's Denzel Washington and Pauletta Washington. And they are affiliated and associated with the Military Times Foundation and the Military Times, who is sponsored by Regent LP, whose affiliate is ArcelorMittal, who's killing all the Baka people for coltan, and had this paid $250,000 allegedly to this idiot to present a 2-minute award, a 2-minute speech to an award to a real soldier. So this absolutely disgusting people are using veterans and are creating all these fake charities, just like that Navy SEAL Foundation that they did, where Harry went to open that disgusting. That was disgusting, that Meghan's like blinking in front of everybody. She was not allowed to cut the ribbon, but still. So I hope that Denzel Washington does call. I hope he doesn't know anything, because this would really, really, really break my heart. So, and I hope that that wonderful veteran lady, I wish she wouldn't accept this award, because it's tainted with blood.